Hello and welcome, everybody, to Cyberpunk Red Stalker, episode session 10. I hope you all enjoy watching. I am here with my players, as always, from left to right.
Hi, I'm Euler in this game, and I played a very unhinged and somehow untouchable driver.
Hi, Elf here, playing Madison Mads Alcaris, the team medic, who has just failed his way through this entire campaign. He'll get used to it.
And I am Doc. I am playing as Liam, the surprisingly good at fighting Catboy Netrunner.
And today, well, there's going to be a little bit of a surprise. So, does anyone remember and can recap last session?
We beat the shit out of a cyber psycho.
Yes.
I forgot what happened after that.
We permanently disabled him while keeping him alive.
Mhm.
Which, there's an ethics question in there somewhere.
Don't worry about it. He was crazy and evil. He was evil before he was crazy.
And you know what? So I'm going to ask this question to the group. Do any of you have a radio?
Yes.
Probably not.
What's
I do. I still have the little shoulder radio.
I have a f-
all right?
not like a CB or anything.
Oh yeah, you have
I,
the yeah, you have the
I still have the 4 cell phones we got off the first batch of mooks.
oh yeah, you guys still have those burner phones, right? Uh, is it? And you have the old baton that you managed to turn on and use as a police scanner. Is it?
Mhm.
Is it turned on by any chance?
I keep it on, and I keep it tuned to the local area just in case.
Okay. So you will hear, amidst some static, 3 keywords. Biotechnica, van, no, Biotechnica, truck, North Haywood. So you know that something about Biotechnica is happening in North Haywood and they have a truck.
It could be food, that
Can
could be
I
medical supplies.
can I uh can I deepen my voice to sound like just some random NCPD officer to say just like say again, copy?
Give me give me an acting check. You know what? I'm going to say that's good enough. I want to move the plot along in here. Uh, they're gonna clean the static on their end and go. Roger, Roger. Biotechnica has a large specimen truck heading through North Haywood. Please be advised that they have right of way at the moment, and that if any trouble comes on by, you will provide assistance. Over.
Copy. Over.
The hell does large specimen mean?
Not good.
Are we talking a plant, an animal?
Probably an animal if they're this concerned about it.
Meanwhile, Euler is just distracted playing with the antenna.
Yeah. So are you directly from GM, 2 players. There's a hook. Do you want to get it?
I was actually about to ask the drivers if they know anything about Biotechnica doing something in the area. Because the only large animal specimens I know are in the fucking hot zone, and they're not good.
Actually, would your character know about those creatures?
Do the drivers operate in the hot zone?
Yes. Then I guess you would.
How long have I been in the drivers?
That depends on how long you want them.
I grew up with them.
Then you would know. Then yes. Never mind. I just wanted to make sure. They'll say, the drivers will say, yeah, sometimes merc groups that are affiliated with Biotechnica have trank rifles and will capture hot zone exclusive wildlife and take them away for whatever, God knows what. And sometimes they'll try capturing the more exotic mutants like controllers.
I just turned to Mads. So Biotechnica likely has something super dangerous in North Haywood.
Okay.
Is this it's our problem? I feel like it's our problem.
Are you suggesting that we hijack a truck?
At the very least, blow it up.
Well, that seems simple enough. What could go wrong with that?
Quite a few things, to be honest. But, like, hot zone mutants are not good. And I don't think anyone else is fixing this.
I see. Euler, I think we're gonna go blow up a truck.
Yippee!
Do we have explosives, or do we have? We probably don't have time.
There is a local vendor in the driver's base where they could purchase explosives from.
I was just gonna ask if we had any more car bombs.
We have a few. We could spare them to you. We don't want hot zone mutants being experimented on by Biotechnica.
Yeah, because that's just like a bad idea all around.
We could also just use some of the spare grenades from our recent capture.
These are what?
Our recent cyber psycho that we captured had, of course, still some grenades he could have reloaded.
Just to be clear, they're incendiary grenades.
Yeah, I'm asking for their anti-tank mines. Because I know
Just
they
saying.
have them.
Just saying, because even incendiary can be very useful against tanks.
How much does an anti-tank mine cost, or are they just letting us have them?
Um, I don't think there's anti-tank mines in the CRB, but honestly, I think they're just. One could argue that they're armor-piercing grenades and would be around 500 eddies.
Oh, because my idea was that we just like set up a big old bomb, wait for the main carrier to drive over it, and detonate it.
It's not a bad plan, assuming it's moving very slow.
Literally depends on how fast it's going. Yeah.
And how fast we get there, and knowing the route, and
Well, no matter how fast it's moving, the,
Well,
uh,
remote detonators
the pink devil
exist.
is faster.
At least I'm pretty sure remote detonators exist in this world. So it'd be as easy as grabbing one of those bombs and just slapping a remote detonator on it.
Yeah, that's not too hard to do. A remote detonator, I would argue, is around like 50 eddies. I think that's fair.
Okay. How much health does a normal armored transport have?
Um, Depends on what kind of vehicle it is, and if it's heavily armored or not. Um, so I'm kind of thinking, because it makes sense in my head, they're using Biotechnica is using a Tetracorp America Mega Hauler, which has 200 SDP.
that's a lot.
And SDP is basically a vehicle's health.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Given,
train.
given just how fast incendiary ate for hours, which is about half that,
GM.
Yep.
That is a train.
No, it has wheels. It has wheels. It's not a train. It has wheels.
Are you sure that thing's not on a track?
It doesn't. It's not on a track, and it has wheels.
There is definitely no track there.
This thing is dumb. Anyway,
Hashtag blame Martel. Not me.
well, its top speed is 50. That is slow.
That means we can catch it.
If it was a train, it would go faster.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how many bombs do we need to take one of these fuckers down?
Well,
At least 2.
actually, max damage of a grenade is around 66. So
What's the average?
I don't know the average damage of 66. You're asking the wrong person who doesn't do math all that much.
So
How many
what's the damage
D4s?
on a
I mean, how
grenade?
many
Like,
D6s is it?
66.
six,
Six
oh,
D6. Oh, I thought
6d6,
you
not
said 66 or
66.
something.
No,
Yeah, me too. So the average on 6d6 is 3.5 times 6, which is 21. So at minimum, 10 grenades.
Yeah, we'll need 10 grenades
and
strapped together.
and max damage is 36.
I would definitely advise to mix in the incendiaries in that case, because that's just passive damage we get on top of everything, and if they put it out, that's a turn they don't take attacking us.
We'll need 10 of these armor-piercing grenades. Oh boy.
And let's see if I check the actual night market appendix to see how much. Oh, and armor piercing ammo is just 100 eddies, actually.
Yeah, we can afford this.
Mm-hmm.
We can absolutely afford this.
So remember, throwing a. Well, actually, with a remote detonator, it would still be an action. Never mind. As long as you manage to. Okay. I'm going to require someone, once you've actually purchased the grenades and the detonator, if you're going to put them all into like a bundle and attach a remote detonator thing to them, I'm going to need a DV15 demo check to make sure that this works.
Demolitions, yes. I have a 7 in
Demolitions?
that.
Yeah.
Demolitions is just using the grenade launcher.
Oh no! Apparently, demolitions is heavy weapons for grenade launchers.
Oh wait,
Demolitions is for
that was the wrong button.
yeah. I'm glad you didn't roll that for demolitions. Holy crap, that would have been bad.
I was clicking and I accidentally hit that when I was looking for something else. I have a 7 in it. What do you guys got?
7.
8.
I guess you're a demolitions person.
You know that oddly makes sense.
It does. I don't blow people up. I just stitch them back together.
No, we had our tech with
Afterwards.
us. Have him do it.
Well, actually,
Apparently, back in Cyberpunk 2020, C5 brick did 10 D10.
they don't actually
Yes,
have,
you heard me right.
they don't actually have a C5 brick in this game anymore. Let's see. That would be demo. Is it? Our tech also has an 8 in tech, but no level in it.
You know, I have some improvement points remaining. My demolitions is at 8 when it's technically at level 0, simply because of my tech level.
Demolitions is a difficult skill, so it's ×2.
Still, it boosts it to a 9.
9's pretty good. I'm just gonna copy and paste the excerpt of demolitions in here so everybody can see it.
Meanwhile, I'm just looking for the costs for specific level.
That is in getting better.
I know, but it's still a large section.
True. Page 411. Difficult skill is for level 1, 40 AP.
Wait a minute. Anything that Cyberpunk Red doesn't have, we use old guns never die.
I believe that's also an interface red 1, right? Or am I nuts? Never mind. Don't answer that question. I don't actually know. Yeah, it is an interface red Biome.
Let's see. Evasion was not a difficult skill, if I remember correctly.
No, demolitions
It is not.
is a difficult skill.
No, I already did demolitions. I'm just looking for where I can spend my points any further.
Evasion is not a difficult skill, no.
Good, then I can boost that one to 8, which makes it a total of 16.
That's very good.
Well,
Because
according to Old Guns Never Die, C6 would still do the same amount of damage. And it'd just be a standard quality, might be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, because it's 2020 tech. That's within the 2045 era and would probably be pretty rare.
Mm-hmm. Well, according to 2077, C6 is also commonly used. So I think it'd be the same availability since you need C4 and C6 in the same amounts anyways.
Okay, would you rather go with getting some C6 instead of all of those grenades then?
It would certainly be cheaper.
Alright, just tell me the cost.
It's 100 eddies per kilogram, and every kilogram does 8 D10.
You would need significantly less of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fireball's worth of damage.
Mm-hmm.
80-10, that's an average of, let me think, 5.5, 11.
Yeah, we'd need maybe
44
like
damage?
3 of these.
44 damage per block.
Yep, 44 average damage per block.
Which
3
would
of these and a
mean
remote detonator.
at minimum 5, add another 2 or 3 just to be safe.
What?
If you're trying to deal 200.
I thought the thing only had 100. Oh, it does have 200.
Yeah, it's 200 SBD. So
Yeah, let's do.
So if we
Actually,
grab 8, that should be overkill.
wow, you guys would rather
yeah, 8.
blow up this encounter than deal with it. I see.
Yes. Yeah, let's do 8 just in case because it does have SP13, and I don't know if each block would be different amount SP for the purposes of damage.
Well, it would minus the explosive damage by 13,
Maybe.
which isn't enough. Really, isn't enough to like deal with 8.
Well, yeah, but if you minused it by 13 for each block, or minus it by 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, because there's 8 blocks. I don't know. Rules are weird on this.
Honestly, something exploding all at once would just be one explosion.
Say 1, 2, 3. If we got 8 blocks, we could put tap one block onto each section according to the picture.
We would only need at max like 6. But if you want to do 8, we can do 8.
Not so much.
48 D6. That's a lot.
It's too late.
No, not D6, D10.
For kids. It's so much parenting.
Wait, those C10s do D10 damage?
Yes, these explosives deal D10 damage.
Wouldn't they go down to like D6s because Cyberpunk Red does D6 damage?
Sure, but then you'd add more D6s on top of it to balance it out.
Whatever. This is only like a single thing you guys are blowing up with this anyway, so sure it'll be D10 damage. I don't want 10d6 things in this game at the moment.
It would be about 12 or 13 D6 average to make it equal.
Yeah, no. So wait, don't you need significantly less of these C6s because it's 8d10 per?
Well, it's 8d10. That's an average of 44. And 44 times 5 is 220, but that's the average. It could be less than that. So we're thinking to do at least 6. Man suggested doing 8 just to be real safe.
You guys don't need 8. At least, according to my math, at least 5 would do the job, but like 6 is still overkill.
100 eddies just to make sure it can't go below 200 is worth it, in my opinion.
Besides, if we don't need it, we always have the spare for next mission.
No, we're gonna be blowing them all up at once.
That is
If
just
we get
extra style points. Don't forget, we're called Fubar for a reason.
I,
Mhm.
you know what? I really don't like this plan, but at the same time, I can't really stop it. So whatever.
Why don't you like this plan? What were you expecting us to do instead, OGM?
Have a nice, fun final boss battle.
You can still have it claw its way out of the wreckage after it takes a bunch of damage.
Fair enough.
So, Dell was just hoping for a final session TPKO.
No, that wasn't the point.
No, he wanted to do a season 2.
Yes, and I want survivors for a season too. This doesn't make sense.
What would happen in season 2?
More stalker shenanigans. More
We're not going
resolution.
to move on to 2076.
No,
Okay.
2076 would not have no more hot zone.
Yeah, but you get to do other cyberpunk shenanigans with more tech.
I also don't have those books.
Hmm?
I don't have the Edge Runners or any of the 2077 books.
I can find.
Well, that color me intrigued, and for something for later. Though I don't know how soccer would work in 2077.
Go to Russia.
No.
Or everything moved to the sewers.
We don't necessarily need the hot zone. We could do other weird shit and just we could deal with the fallout of all the weird shit that was in the hot zone getting cleaned up, and now there's just fucking uh mind controllers and other weird stuff running around in Night City.
But we also always have the outskirts.
Hmm.
That's a plan, but I'm way more familiar with 45 because I've played it a whole lot and GM'd for it a whole lot. So anyway,
Besides, with
Yeah,
the
so
second,
are we buying 8 blocks of C6?
We only need like 5, 6 to be sure.
The way I've rolled, 8.
That's fair.
okay, don't forget you guys have a discount.
Oh yeah. How much is it now?
You guys are at 4, I believe, so it's 18%.
More math.
It's 100 minus 18. It's
wasn't it more? Did we have?
What is your reputation?
Mine added up from every time it increases at 6.
oh yeah.
Oh, then Rep 6 would be 26%. Never mind me.
It is shockingly cheap how easy it is to be a terrorist in this city.
So 26%, so 74 times 8. So we can blow up a truck for just under 600 eddies.
Yep.
I mean, it's also as shockingly cheap in America to do it, but the biggest barrier
You
isn't the
cannot-
cost.
You
That
cannot
is the eddies I found in my couch cushion, based on my total
You-
cash available.
you cannot get 8 kilos of C4 for $600 currently in America. Euler.
Also, you would be put on a watch list.
Mhm.
You get put on watch list if you buy enough fertilizer.
Well, that is equivalent. So y'all not know that?
Yeah.
So shall I just knock 592 off my nearly 18,000 eddies?
Yeah, if you're the one buying it, go ahead.
I will supply the funds for this.
And someone will have to make me a demolition check for this makeshift car bomb.
What do you mean
I think-
makeshift?
I don't think it's going to be too difficult to guess who.
How difficult do you think it is to put a fucking detonator in a brick of plastic?
Well, you're gonna have to like merge the
Euler made it.
different bricks together and then put the fuse in.
No, you don't. You put them next to each other and put a little stick in the plastic. That's it.
Well,
The key is doing it is placing the bomb well.
on
You know what? Let's say we sacrifice one of the phones that I still had, one of the burner phones, as a detonator.
that could actually work. Also, yeah, a 16 does allow you to get everything, create your explosive brick of doom.
Two of these bad boys. That's what we did.
Well, except with like 4 more.
Yeah, that's why I said 2 more
Yes.
of these. That's 4 there. Another 4 is 8.
All inside of one package.
Oh.
60,
Let's go place the modeling clay of doom.
64 D10s is a very funny number.
Also, because it's Euler, the bomb is in the shape of a car.
Oh,
We literally modeled the modeling clay of doom.
it's a car
Yeah,
bomb.
no, this tracks.
It's his literal car bomb. This is very funny. I love this.
Almost makes me wish we'd
I
put
want
it
to
on
say that
remote
that's
control
almost
cars.
genius because it'll look like it's a toy car, and they'll run over it not thinking anything.
That's the idea.
So, because it looks like a toy car, what happens if a kid goes, "Mommy, mommy, look, that's a toy car," and tries to grab it?
In the middle of the highway? No.
Never mind. That's actually silly. Uh, anyway, let's just get this plan rolling. So, you guys all enter the Zack, the pink Zack. For everyone who doesn't remember the pink Zack, I'm going to show it on the stream. Actually, I got rid of that. But, like always, add a new Zack image. Hi.
Everybody got their barf bags ready?
What, ready?
Their barf bags?
Oh,
Yep.
All right. Ravani, give me a driving check, please.
I'd say that's about 5 ramps.
We're so gonna get fucking arrested.
Now that would be funny. All right, yeah. If anyone's wondering, the Zack is a pink that thing. So, uh, all right.
I still haven't did that.
So, Ravani, describe how you're driving and everything. Uh, and everybody can.
First, we find a different road that just happens to go over the highway that we want to get on. And then we just jump from that road to the highway.
Very dangerous. I like it. This is hilarious. Everybody else can give me endurance checks if you want to.
Can we have a bonus to it since we've been dealing with this for the last month or so?
Yeah, go ahead. You can have
In
like
here.
a +1 bonus for this.
No, I'm gonna roll straight.
I wasn't able to put in the +1, so I got a 10.
Well, that's still good enough. Because the DV is 9.
Matt is very happy that he brought his barf bag.
Mm-hmm. The barf bag. I appreciate that you put the 5-point harness into the seat.
One could say that Euler's driving is not safe whatsoever.
Really?
uh, uh, yes, really. Anyway. Before I have a lot about my own jokes. um, so you guys go to go to North Haywood. Through which route? Please tell me what route you guys were going.
Apparently through buildings and concrete.
Well, I mean, like, you guys were in downtown where the driver. Actually, that was Little Europe. We're in Little Europe where the driver's HQ was. I would assume you guys went from Little Europe here all the way down to the Little China across the bridge.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
I don't think you guys would have drove through the hot zone, even though that would have been a very fast, well, shortcut, as it were. But, like, you probably would have just used the highway.
I think
It's a
instead-
spicy shortcut.
I think instead of that turn in Little China, we went straight and jumped over the canal.
Oh, you mean instead of going this way, you would have just jumped straight over here? And then went down?
No, more like this.
I think
Through the
that
door?
canal is way too far apart for you to safely jump.
Well, I like that game just downstairs. It fucking was loading.
I would argue with a 27 to that roll, that would have been impossible for you to make.
Yeah, I don't think we're jumping any canals. It's quite wide.
So yeah, you all make it to North Haywood. So this isn't really hard, but someone or anyone, give me some perception checks.
Perception? I can try that.
DVO. Mads, you got a natural 10.
For once!
You've had multiple natural 10s before.
Yeah. I know. But more ones.
Just never during combat.
Never during combat.
Well, at the same time, a natural 10 in combat doesn't give you a crit. That's only 2 or more natural 6s.
No, but it does mean you at least hit it.
This is true. Alright, what about you, Liam?
Hmm?
Are you gonna give me a perception?
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Alright, I'm gonna say the DV was 13, so this isn't a super difficult check.
I mean, it's a giant train on regular wheels.
Yes. And it would also be very loud. So it wouldn't be that hard to spot. But I'm asking for these checks for a different reason entirely. So
What do we see?
you see that this truck has some escorts in the form of military vehicles.
Okay.
However, those military vehicles seem to be smashed, and the truck is busted wide open.
God damn it.
And
I feel good in our decision coming here today.
Mads, due to your 23, you see on top of a suburban rooftop the Chimera.
Oh, we gonna die, as I say, pointing it out.
What does this thing look like?
I will show you.
Euler just thinks, new pet.
Every,
What
Yeah,
in
looking
the
at that, I stand firm in my
were they
previous statement.
thinking?
We gonna die.
Everybody roll me initiative.
Who has the bomb? Who currently has the bomb?
So I'm going to use the previous map we used the first combat we ever had as a everybody set
Who currently is holding the bomb?
who currently
I assumed it was you.
has the book.
We
Okay.
left it back at base.
No, clearly Euler doesn't have it. I was checking if me or you had it. If you don't have it, I have it.
No, I assumed it was you
It would be
because
very
I'm holding a
bad.
puke bag.
It would be very bad practice for the driver to be holding a massive bomb.
Well, crack my neck. Well, I'm the only one who has the chance of surviving this.
Everybody
As I
set,
toss the bomb into my hand.
everybody set up your tokens where you want them.
Where is it?
Where's our general? Because we're all in a vehicle together.
Mm-hmm.
Are we coming from the south,
Like,
the left side?
I'm gonna say the left side over there. And
Are there any solid objects, or is everything just as solid as it looks?
this map is just for visualizing the scene. Otherwise, it is a suburb where the Chimera is on a rooftop.
Asking because
few
we
feet
do
away.
want to know.
20 feet away from you guys.
I'm asking mostly because we kind of want to know where our cover options are, if any.
Several houses.
It's for a truck. I'm not sure cover's an option.
There are so I'm going to let you guys visualize this. You guys are in a suburb. Think of like the most tacky suburb you ever saw. If you've played 2077, you know what suburb I'm talking about. There's two broken and on fire military armored vehicles that can be used as cover. There's also the very large Zeta Tetra Tech truck that is broken, but it could also be used as cover. There's a few civilian vehicles that are untouched and can be used as cover. And there's several.
Is anyone in those vehicles?
No, those civilian vehicles are empty. Everybody else inside of the Tetra Tech driver is pissing his pants and hiding inside of the driver's seat. So he's alive, but
All the civvies have already fled at the first sight of this.
Yes, and the Militech guys that were in their vehicles are dead. And I just have to roll initiative for the Chimera.
Do you have like a machete in here or something?
You know, I think that one of you guys needs to try to contact that one driver that's still alive.
Euler, do you have a machete in here? I need to know.
I have a big pipe.
Is it sharp?
No, it's a pipe.
Is it like a broken pipe where it's sharp?
It's a lead pipe. Solid.
I was meaning the end of it.
Some people
Like a
actually
hollow
come-
needle.
It's not sharp.
It's just bonk.
Anyway.
It's not sharp. It's blunt, just like Euler.
It's a bomb stick.
Is there anything sharp in this fucking truck at all
Well, my scratchers are.
that I can use as a weapon?
You know what?
Other than my own scratchers?
There is that stroke of luck mechanic we can use so that you guys could have purchased something that was sharp before this happened.
Sure. How much would it be to get a normal, like, medium melee weapon?
Normal medium melee weapon that is a sharp wood. I believe. Do you want medium or heavy?
Specifically medium.
All right, that's just 50 of these.
50?
Yep.
How much? How many luck points?
I believe that does cost like the very minimum of luck points and is from within the Going Quiet DLC. Which is 2.
Okay.
So yeah, you spend 2 luck points and around 50 eddies for a sharp melee weapon.
It's a sharp, medium, specifically melee weapon
Yes.
that I can stick into the thing.
Though there's no real difference between damage types inside of red. There's only like damage.
No, there's a specific reason I'm asking this. I stick the C4 bomb onto the stick.
Oh. I got you. Anyway, that is before initiative starts, and elsewise, it's Euler. It's your turn.
Yeah, let me get my bearings a bit.
You do see the large fuck you monster right there.
Yes, but I'm also trying to gauge just how much of it is still the vehicle that was carrying it.
Well, in the sides of one of the containment units, you see that the hole is double man size. And double man wide.
In that case, Euler asks, how close do you need me for the C4?
Close enough that I can run and run back.
Which would be how close?
How much does it cost to in movement to run to get out of the car and then back in it?
I believe leaving a vehicle doesn't cost an action, but
You can choose to just jump on top of the car instead of an action to enter the vehicle, jump on top of it.
I'm gonna say that would be an action to do. Though, Liam, you can move 4 16 meters in a turn without using your run action.
Mhm.
And I did say you guys were around 20 feet. Well, 20 meters from it. Yeah. That.
I'm 20 meters away.
Yep.
I need you to get within like 14.
Worst case, you run, and you run back and you use the car as cover until your next turn when you
Mhm.
enter it again.
All right, Euler, you're gonna drive towards it a little bit.
Yes, but I first need to know what the half of the distance our friend can travel is, so I can park it about there-ish.
Half of Liam's speed is 7 meters, so it would be around here.
I said at worst case, get me within 14 meters so I can run over there, stab it, evade for a turn, run back, and get in the car before we detonate it.
In that case, we'll move to about 40 meters distance, if you want to take that risk.
Hmm.
So let's see, we're about 20 meters away right now. That means we need to move about 6 meters closer. Here-ish.
I so I just have a general question. Should I change this from a hex map to a square map, or is this fine?
This is fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Perfectly well, we have had no issues before with the hex map, so
Okay, just double checking.
What do you do after you drive us a little bit closer?
let's see. The driving didn't cost me an action, did it?
No. I'm gonna say no. Because it would count as your move.
In that case, I just use my VH pistol to open fire, just to get something in on the start.
Okay, make your attack roll.
That still makes it. Wait, no, 16 meters. Never mind.
Uh
But still, even on a net one, I still get enough to hit something if it was just a teensy bit closer.
yeah. Well, as long as the minus roll isn't too bad.
Hmm.
Because the second D10 was a 1. So,
Yeah, this was Snake Eyes.
which is perfect. All right, that's your turn, Euler.
Well, not much else I can do.
Okay. You missed that. So, Liam, it's your turn.
Without even thinking, I grab the bomb and the stick, the thing that I made. I jump out and run up to it, and I try to stick it with the weapon.
Alright, make the attack roll. This is an attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Let me. Okay, so it's a medium. I can use that. That's not the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, I rolled a
I'm just using that as a placeholder. I'm just using that as a placeholder. I actually used the stick. And instead of retracting it, I leave it in there. So the weapon is just stuck. I like to think in between its two necks.
You guys are going to end this encounter before you have a proper fight.
That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Um,
But that only happens if we can get enough distance to safely detonate.
um,
Yeah, the bomb probably has ridiculous range too.
alright. The Chimera is going to attempt to brawling / grapple you, Liam.
How do I resist that again? Evasion, and then
I believe you use brawling to deflect brawling.
oh boy, I did not.
Alright, you are grappled.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, one moment. I need to double check that.
No worries.
I wonder, if I were to try to ram it on the next turn, would that force the grapple to be released?
So,
Grab.
both you and your target with your reach roll Dex plus brawling skill plus 1d10. While grabber, the defender cannot use their move action and is dragged with the attacker whenever the attacker takes their move action. They cannot make use of a weapon that requires them to use two hands. Can end the grapple at any time without an action, but the defender must use their action to roll a successful grab against the attacker to break the grapple, which ends the grapple for everyone involved. Grabbing a person is requested for choking or throwing them.
Yep. It might have to release if it's ran over, but yeah, for right now, I am stuck.
And that was the Chimera's action. And the Chimera will then take you.
Its brawling is 3 higher than mine.
And move you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares forward for 12 meters. And that will be its turn. Matt, it's your turn.
All right. Mads is going to scream incoherently and Rushes the Zack while holding Liam.
Oh my god, you got a crit.
Wild. Yay! Too bad it's probably gonna dodge it.
That's
Do you think this thing has evasion? Or that high of reflex?
do you want the good news or the funny news?
It does have reflex of 8. I can see it in its initiative.
Gotcha. Does it have enough knowledge to dodge bullets? Because dodging bullets is you see the gun, and before they fire, you move out of the way. Does it know what a gun is?
I would assume a creature that's been within the hot zone and has dealt with stalkers before does know what bullets and guns are.
Okay.
So that's a nat 1. That's a 15, which both do hit.
Amazing.
So you do a crit of cold to it.
Yay!
Roll what the critical is.
Does it even have any armor, or does it just have natural SP because it has a thick hide? or something?
Is that the tarot deck or is that something in the book? It's been a while.
It's the
This
normal
is the book.
armor.
It's not a triple. It's not a triple, so it's the book.
The book?
Yes.
I forgot to open that book up.
So you,
If someone else has the book open, please go ahead.
I have the book
Roll
open.
2d6.
yes.
2d6?
Mm-hmm. You deal 5 extra damage to it, and you dismember one of its arms.
Which would just be one of its legs.
Was it holding me in that arm?
No, it's holding you in its mouth.
It's what?
Oh, that's even worse. So it's charging at us. I shoot it. I somehow hit it just in the right spot in this heavily muscled arm. And it kind of, and I guess it kind of lurches into the ground and
Single
smashes
bullet.
Liam into the concrete.
Well, it has
With it.
it has 4 legs, so
Wait, hold on. Does it even have arms? Does he have to re-roll?
it doesn't have arms, no. So you have to just do a reroll.
Yeah, re-roll.
Literally like a giant bear with 2 heads.
You want to reroll? Okay.
Amazing that you get double ones. You broke its ribs. If it moves further than 4 yards, it resuffers the damage.
All right.
This is very good. This means that we only need to keep our distance after we free Liam.
Yay! I was
assume you're
mildly
working next.
effective.
I just have to do some math.
Because the creature is melee only, as far as we know, we only need to keep our distance at more than 4 yards.
Then start shooting projectiles.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the bear to pick me up. I was expecting to get swatted at.
Well, I kind of figured, hey, you're just going to blow it up when you run away, so might as well make you into a hostage. That's a fair enough tactic.
Well, Liam, was nice knowing you. I'll press the button.
No.
All right, Mads, that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Euler, what do you?
As I stared dumbfounded at my gun, it worked.
You hit it in the ribs somehow, and now it can't move very far.
I tried to ram it in an attempt to
Nope.
make him release Liam.
Do you have the combat plow upgrade?
On the Zac, no.
That means everyone gets whiplash.
Which is a critical injury, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which means 5 direct damage directly to everybody involved.
I actually don't know if it does the damage, but it does make everyone's death save penalty increase.
In that case, I might just instead move close to it, so we can pop off some more shots that actually hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it technically is already like within 8 meters of you guys, so
And with it evading, it really does not matter your distance. If you're way out of range, but it evades, you could still hit.
though it does have
True.
-2 to its actions because it has a person grappling.
Just
Also-
keep within 14 meters.
Also, it's not able to move more than 4 meters without
It
suffering
can.
more damage. Without suffering more damage,
Yeah, 5 more damage.
which it's unlikely to do unless it wants to deplete its health pool rather fast. And 6 meters gives us the highest odds possible for hitting it.
So roll your attacks then.
Well, it still need to move first, remember?
Oh.
Or I don't. Or I don't because it's already in 6 meters.
Yeah, I did tell you that already. Alright, a 24. Let's see if it evades, because it can do that. It failed, never mind. For 10 damage, okay. That doesn't beat its SP. You just see the bullet like clank off its natural armor.
Did you remember to lower its SP from the previous attacks?
Yes, I did. It has an SP of 13, because I base it off of Cyber Bear.
It has an SP of 13 even after the previous attacks that hit.
Yeah. Well, it has an SP of 11 now.
Forget I said anything.
Natural SP of 13 went down by 2. So. All right.
Did it? No, it went down by 3 because I hit it with the brawling as well. Or the
Oh well. If an SP of
stick.
an SP of 10 would still bounce that 10 damage off because it doesn't beat the speed. So regardless,
It's the same effect, but it has the SP of 10.
yes, that's true. My mistake. All right, Euler, that's your turn.
Well, that was about everything I could do, realistically. Because we also want to stay close enough for Liam, should he escape.
Yeah. If he beats his brawling check coming up. All right. Liam, it's your turn.
So it's holding me in its face, right?
Yeah, it has a big mouth that it's holding you in. I can make a bite attack at any time.
Right. How do you do the thing to where you add a bonus to one of these skills rolls?
You go into your sheet, you click edit, and you add into mods.
Oh, okay.
Go
At
for the
least-
eyes, Bar. Go for the eyes.
At least he also now has a -2 because of his grappling.
Well, both Defender and Grapplee have a -2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and
Well, I rolled a 21 trying to escape.
okay, I'm wondering if I use the base 25 as the DV or I just do a versus. I think I just do a versus. Alright, you managed to escape.
Which is a death sentence for the Chimera because having a hostage that is alive was the only thing keeping it alive.
That was your action. I assume you run away now.
Yeah, I run as fast as I can. Every hex is how many meters?
Each hex is 2.
Just hide behind the sack. We should be close enough.
I believe.
Nope, I'm getting fucking distance.
I believe you.
Pick me up on the way.
You. I believe. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. 14 meters. 7 hex.
I get distance. I look back to make sure that you guys also get distance and pick me up.
Alright, it is the Chimera's turn. Let's see, do I want it to be smart and try to get rid of the thing on its body? I don't think so, especially when it lost an... Well, it didn't lose an arm. That was retconned.
It did get broken ribs.
Yes.
It's also in a really, really, really fucking annoying place to reach, and it's giving it a lot of pain. So it would be very high DV to get the thing out from between its necks.
Also, because of the broken ribs, it doesn't really matter if he gets rid of it, as long as we can keep our distance.
It'd be really funny if it was smart enough to get rid of it and toss it at the vehicle, but it's not far smart enough for that, nor dexterous for that.
It can't even reach between its necks. Look at the art.
It would also be pointless because it's remote detonated.
Right. Damn it, you guys are subverting this whole encounter with explosives. And crit injury.
Well, I thought I was going to be blowing up a fucking monster train.
Honestly, that would have been funny.
I thought we'd be
but
fighting it after it gets out of the wreckage. So that's why we had the bomb.
You know what? Maybe I could have done that, but this is the final episode, and I wanted to expedite this.
Bob is definitely going to expedite it.
That's true. Unfortunately. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to have it attempt to jump at the Zack.
Which will cost it damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's true. That's fair. That's fair enough. What are the rules for jumping? I do not know the rules for jumping.
Because the broken ribs does not say that it uses a move action for 4 meters. It says it moved for 4 meters, which includes jumping.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just asking, what are the rules for that? What are the rules for jumping? I don't know that. Let's see, actions. Actually, is jumping an action? I don't see it.
It should be. I mean, I have cybernetic implants now specifically for jumping.
Alright. Jumping with a running start all costs 2 meters of movement for every meter traveled, or 2 squares for every 1 square. Alright, so it would cost... Okay, it would cost... It's... Let's see, what's its move? 6 move to jump 6 meters. 6 meters would be 12 meters for 6 meters. Okay.
And it immediately takes the crit damage again.
Yes. It would take 5 damage directly to its HP, and it would jump on top of the Zack with a running start. And, well, it would be right next to you guys instead of on top of Boiler. And then it will attempt... Actually, it will just attack the Zack with 2 claw attacks.
My baby.
Fuck. Wait, what is the Zax's SP?
70.
Well, SP...
No, the SP.
SP 0.
Oh, okay.
No armor, only damage.
What is? How do vehicles evade?
If it's right on top of it, it doesn't.
Okay. Wait, it's on the vehicle.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
it.
the Zack. It's on the Zack.
So when you next use your gun, it's 0 meters distance.
Alright. Matt, it's your turn.
All right, so yeah, terrifying. Let's see if that works again. The gun has finally worked. Let's try it again.
Another crit.
Assuming he doesn't dodge.
Well, he no longer has a -2.
Well, at least he didn't dodge the crit.
Yeah. So that
2d6.
is a negative that -1 SP.
He got essentially the same thing, but in a different way. So now he suffers twice critical injury every time he moves more than 4 meters.
Yay!
So it takes 10 damage every 4. So if I do have to iterate, if the vehicle moves more than 4 meters, it doesn't count as the Chimera moving. So
I figured as much.
so you can't kill the Chimera that way.
Well, not yet.
Alright. Mads, is it your turn?
That'll be basically all, as he's just like, how does this keep working?
I love this character development you're having. Alright. Euler, it's your turn.
I try to shake it off the vehicle.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
I believe that is in a maneuver, which is a under vehicle combat. You could do a sharp turn, a swerve, or an emergency stop, which are DV13. Driving check.
I attempt a sharp turn.
Alright, 34 will do it. Yeah, I don't.
And with that, I will move towards just beyond Liam. So Liam can use his move action to create a bit more distance and then enter the vehicle.
Alright, how far can you give me an arrow to show how much? Thank you.
That should be well outside of the range of our friend, but still within range of Liam.
You know, it would have been nice if you guys had just went mano a mano with this chimera instead of blowing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I wanted a not car fight since the last Crusher fight.
You think we're gonna have a non-car fight when we have a nomad?
That's fair enough. Never mind. Alright.
The only way that's happening is if you stick us in a room.
Next time I will stick you in a room.
Besides, you love my car hijinks.
This is fair enough. Anyway. Euler, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright. Liam, it's yours.
I use my action to get in the car.
Alright. You're in the car. Chimera is stuck. Let's see. Is it smart enough to not exacerbate his injuries?
It would know that if it moves too far, it would get pain.
Well, yeah, considering it did get pinged during the last time it moved, and this time it would be more damage. Let's see. Is it smart enough to try to get rid of the weapon stuck in itself? I mean, it has an int of 3, so technically not really. But I really think it would be funny. Though it wouldn't help unless it could run away from the explosion.
On that note, we still need to calculate the safe distance from this little party popper that we made.
Hey Liam, aka Doc, what is the range of the C6 that you cobbled together?
It did not mention.
Okay, then we just use grenade rules. And double it. Which I think is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be in range combat, in special features. Explosives normally are 10 meters by 10, which is 5 by 5 squares. It is now 10 by 10 squares.
We're good.
Hey, could you all drive inside that 10 by 10 square?
No.
Oh, wait. Wait, is 10 by 10 even fair considering you guys strapped how many of those together?
I think it was 8.
8 kilograms.
Mm,
I'm willing to go with a range of 20.
20.
20?
Yeah.
We're still going to get hit with
How
the
far 20
shockwave.
is before you get happy about that.
I know. I was. Well, 20 sounds big enough, and also you guys are still outside the range, which makes me unhappy.
20 is also, I believe.
The back of the Zac is still getting lifted up.
Let's see.
Also,
If I just moved 2 meters. No, that still wouldn't work. Never mind.
You would need to move 4, and then it would take damage.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
also, I believe 20 meters is, given how we're talking cube square law, very generous for what the actual drop off for 8 times the explosives would be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, apparently, creatures with ref 8 or higher can choose to dodge the blast.
Even when they're at the center of it?
No, it is between its heads.
Yeah, honestly, that is too outside of the proverbial box for that to work. Especially when it is technically the epicenter of the blast and has it stuck.
Also,
between
to
its heads.
dodge out of the way of the blast, you need to be able to move outside of the blast radius.
Which it can't do that. Which
It means,
So if I were within 14 meters of the blast, I could dodge and get out of it. It could not.
Let's see. Do I
it would
want
need to,
to?
it would need to move more than 20 meters within less than the time it takes for the entire blast to.
Let's see. If I want to move at like half its speed, it would take 10 damage directly to its HP, but it would put you guys within its radius. Is that worth it?
Well, it just we just
Not
have
as
to wait.
in, not in its mind.
Not as its
Also, it doesn't know it's about to explode.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't know what the fucking plastic thing is.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't know. It's kind of dumb. So,
If this happened to a person, they'd be fucking freaking out by now.
you know, I based this thing's stats off of the Cyber Bear, which does have persuasion, but it doesn't know it has an explosive on it. So never mind. You know what?
It also doesn't really matter because we just wait until yet another turn and we move 40 squares away.
Man, I really hate it when an NPC doesn't have a car and they can't do anything. Alright. The Chimera can't do anything, so it's just going to stay there. Menacingly. Matt, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Moving it was suicide anyway. Can't do it.
Yeah. There's a giant explosive in it. I'm just, yeah, no, I'm good. I just indicate to Euler, yeah, just keep driving. Someone hit the detonator.
But like seriously,
'Cause I don't have it.
if it were to move its full 12 meters, it would take like 30 damage, and it would be near dead anyway. So I'd rather not. Even though chimeras aren't that smart and it would still target you, I'm not going to give a free kill away.
I told you that the critical injury was a death sentence.
If only you didn't shake it off the car. Alright, Mads, you're not going to do anything?
No, I'm just saying someone hit the detonator and Euler start driving.
Alright. Euler, it's your turn. You get to move your 40 meters. Though. Do.
I effectively drive outside the combat zone entirely and just press the dashboard button.
Kerbeep, kerboom. Alright. Let's see, how much damage was it again? 64d10.
64d10.
Alright. I get to do a well, I was going to do it. But... Alright,
Light damage.
That would also have taken out the vehicle if it was just a vehicle as the mission was supposed to be.
well, that also would have destroyed a few houses in the area. So congratulations.
And probably the road.
Yeah, there's a giant crater.
Kerr.
Yeah,
But I'm not too worried because you said everyone had cleared out as soon as that thing showed up, ripped it apart.
Well, you guys didn't save the truck driver.
Oh shit!
He was a coward.
Forever.
yeah, the driving pink disaster honors the name.
All right. Well, technically, you guys did this job for free.
Public
We did the
service.
job at cost.
You guys also didn't bother going. Okay, why was Biogenica driving this hot zone monster around?
I'm not sure we really care. It was
Yeah,
it was
I
enough
figured
that
that
it was
got
driving.
out.
Getting. I don't trust Biotechnica.
I say we loot the vehicle.
The vehicle.
What
Actually, I
vehicle?
think we might have lured the thing far enough away to where the driver might have been outside of the explosion radius, and he might tell his bosses that a fucking pink Zack showed up and blew up the thing when it escaped.
You know what? That's funny enough. I might have that as a consequence for season 2.
A fucking pink Zack showed up and stuck a bomb to it. It fucking exploded. What the fuck is going on? Give the Danger Gal group a fucking
Yeah,
hoot
if there
from
are not
us.
like camera drones in this area in the next 3 minutes, I would be surprised.
It also has a B plot in the next season. The driver just keeps on not getting believed.
Well, that's if we're still playing in 2045, or if we want to do it in 2077. Which again, this probably would be forgotten by then. No one would have cared.
I think some people are probably having some PTSD flashbacks to the fucking tower exploding.
Uh,
Half of Night City will have PTSD flashbacks just from seeing pink.
No, I was just meaning just now because of the massive fucking explosion. Some people are looking over like, Jesus fucking Christ, another one happened.
uh,
They're thinking that another Arasaka happened.
wouldn't be surprised if NYCDP, uh, NCYPD, Night City cops were coming. Actually, someone give me perception checks.
Oh yeah, we
The
have
cops
on
are
that.
absolutely on their way.
I'm gonna make
I am not paying attention.
yeah, DV9. So Liam, you don't hear it, but Euler, Mads, you do hear cop sirens coming on over here.
Oh, is my fucking scanner going off?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah, you could probably you Liam, you do hear out. You don't hear the cop sirens, but you do hear codes for 10-4, 10-4 explosion at North Haywood. Investigate with all haste. Arrest or kill perpetrators.
Shit.
Dive.
Liam is still shaken from being grabbed before.
Yeah, I was like literally seconds away from getting cut in half earlier.
Bit in half by that gamer.
But also, it does not take a perception check to know that we gotta get out of this place.
I'm going to roll a d6.
Drive!
I'm going to roll a d6, and that's how many rounds the cops will take to get there. Oh,
I think I should punch it. I think I should really punch it.
drive,
motherfucker, drive!
So as you're attempting to leave the suburb, 6 cop cars are coming in. They see you, and they're going to chase you. Chase you.
Yeah, what level of backup do you think that explosion warrants, I wonder? Like a level 4 backup? A level 6 backup?
They call the SWAT team.
They didn't call Max Tag, but they called the SWAT team. I'm going to say rank 9 backup.
Rank 9 is fucking max tag, I think.
Let me check. I'm not going to send Max Tech, but I will send like the near maximum
Second.
before Max Tech.
Yeah, rank 9 is 2 people out of max tag. Rank 8 is... Oh, fucking... What was his name? What was that dude? Detroit. Mostly metal. RoboCop. Rank 8 is RoboCop.
Rank is RoboCop. Or Judge Shred. I think
One of the two. It's basically the same person.
Though you said Detroit, and I was like, become human, and yeah, there's just 6 recovery zone marshals coming after you guys. They're
6 what?
6 recovery zone marshals. They're on super bikes, with very heavy pistols, assault rifles, grenade launchers, and black armor.
Oh, fuck. Nope. Each of these guys has 50 HP. They have very heavy pistols, assault rifles, grenade launchers, black armor. Nope. Nope.
And they're chasing you guys.
Well, they're gonna have to beat the drive land vehicle check of 24.
Actually, I think it more goes off of speed.
Uh, let's see. A superbike has a speed of narrative 300 miles per hour, or 483 kph.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, we ain't outrunning that.
Did we just get arrested? I feel like we just got arrested.
They said arrest or kill, so we could.
I'd rather not die.
It depends entirely on you guys, Seth. So yeah, they're able to catch up to you very quickly and surround your vehicle and tell you to stop and get out of the car.
Well, they're able to catch up speed-wise, but we still have maneuvering.
Mm. Okay, just
Spoiler. These people are actually very strong.
the game doesn't actually tell me how good their land. Oh wait, I believe their stats are in.
It just gives you their combat number, SP, HP, move, and body.
Yeah, it doesn't really give you their land vehicle checks. Okay, I'm gonna go that they're. Well, they said they're reclaimer check level, so their land vehicle check are a base 10. So roll.
I'm surprised you didn't just say, like, the one right before this, where it's Sheriff's Department.
What do you mean? Page what? Sure.
Well, the one that you had is Recovery Zone Marshal, whereas this sounds more like Sheriff's Department, which is the one right before it.
Oh,
They would each have high performance ground cars, heavy pistols, assault rifles, heavy armor jack.
well,
No.
I mean
Cops.
like for driving skill, they would have a rank 10.
Oh yeah, they probably have like base rank 10 in most things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will do the roly-poly. Advance roller, d10, plus 10. Two. One, two, three, four, five. All right, that's up. $22.
I think we escaped.
Well, that's only 5. Never mind. And all right, 22. The 11s don't really matter by totality.
She got a 24. The highest here is a 20.
Well, the second 1d10 I rolled for the 20 was a 2. So it would be a 22.
It's
That's
still
still
lower than
not enough. That's still not enough to beat my 24.
Yeah, so I will say you managed to like do enough of your tricks that you managed to escape these elite police officers, despite having a slower vehicle. And you managed to not get arrested. Though they you do hear on the scanner, Liam, that they will say pink vehicle that was at scene of explosion got away. Recon.
Escape to the hot zone.
So all footage on highways sent to main office. So even if they can't catch you, they will still be able to like see you as you pass. All right, you will.
Well, thankfully, it's still 2045. All the cameras are not interconnected like Palantirs,
This is true.
so they don't know where we live yet.
And drones
Oh,
in 45 also have a limited range. So even if they use camera drones, they only have a limited range.
so as I said earlier, escape to the fucking hot zone.
At least in the hot zone, you'd be safe. And also, unlike the video game, this heat will stay with you guys for a while.
Hmm.
I mean, we have enough dough to at least lay low for a while.
I would argue that this heat will take at least a week to die down.
Yeah, but we're going to the drivers because they can give us a paint job and shit, so we can at least go home.
Yeah.
Nah, we're sticking with pink.
No, we're not.
Why? That's just asking for trouble down the line.
Hmm.
Don't pretend like you don't want to use it in the next season.
We are changing the color of the fucking Zach so we don't get found again.
Well, not immediately.
Well, at least immediately.
What if you just add stripes that are a different color?
No.
Yes.
Changing this thing.
What we'll do is we'll add flames.
You know, this is going to be hell because you do realize that as soon as we change this car and we go home, the people who are our neighbors, who probably don't even like us very much, are going to say, hey, this place with a pink Zach changed to a different color Zach.
I wonder if that's a coincidence. Or if that was because in screen sheets they said that a pink Zack escaped from a site of explosion.
We could cash in a favor with the drivers to just let the Zack stay there for the entire week.
That is true.
Thankfully, you guys do have a backup car.
We do have the backup compact ground car. That's just in the garage.
And also, it's only a single week, which goes past by quite fast in this game.
Also, weren't we fighting on top of like a highway or something?
No, it was in the
Oh,
suburbs.
wait, that was in a suburban area.
Yes.
Because if it was on top of a highway, you know, one of those raised ones.
That would have been bad. That would have been enough damage to break part of the highway and potentially cause a collapse, depending on where it exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, that would also have meant that the police would not be able to get to us. Because there would have been no roads to traverse.
So we get to the drivers, we switch cars, we go home. I'm gonna flip on the news.
All right, you flip on the news, and you basically see some video footage of your pig Zach going away from the scene, and two of those cops that were chasing you saying it was this pink Zach here was running away from a crime scene. We chased after it, but it managed to escape from us. So if you have any news, please contact the NCPD precincts with any information about the drivers of this vehicle, the owners of this vehicle, with a bounty of 2,080s or more. Also, if you can capture them dead or alive, we'll give you a further 2,000. This is valid for 3 weeks.
Maybe we should hang out with our AI friend for about 3 weeks.
You do realize that they're gonna increase that if we stay cold for too long, right?
We'll worry about that in season 2.
Well, one of these players is going to be here. It's funny.
I know Mauser isn't probably coming back. What about you two? Maz?
Um,
Okay.
I think one season is enough for me.
That is fair.
Okay.
All right.
This definitely got us a fucking case file in the fucking Danger Gals, didn't it?
Yes. Yes, this did.
They're gonna be looking into our past exploits and go, "What the fuck?"
You guys do get like a +1 rep for this. And you know what? That was so funny. I'm gonna give you double the normal IP I usually give out. 120. Because that was funny. It was disappointing for me personally, but it was funny.
Told you he was hoping for PKO.
No, I was not. I just wanted a nice challenging fight that you guys totally screwed over.
I'm sorry. A nice and challenging. At any point, I could have gotten cut in half. Hmm.
You would have only taken some bite damage. Besides, the bite on a the, the bite on a cyber bear that I transferred to the Chimera was only 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
And can only be a rough one.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have been cut in half. It would just hurt a lot.
At any rate, in the end, we killed him with a party popper on a toothpick.
Mhm.
Two cat people at a ripper, Doc. Today, blow up part of the road.
He also did like a lot of property damage. One can argue.
A lot.
What's
We
property?
only blew up part of them.
We're all part of the problem today. Good job.
We didn't do a lot of property damage. We just made people ask, what's property?
We blew up part of the road. We didn't do much.
Probably blew up part of someone's yard. As well as scattered a lot of debris everywhere.
Some of those chunks might have gone through a window.
On the upside, we did less damage than the cyber bear would have done. Well, the chimera.
Does anyone comment on the thing that was there before we ran off?
No, you guys turned it into dust. Or bloody mist.
There would be blood chunks.
Well, it's too chunky for anyone to properly identify. And chimera DNA isn't really widespread in the NCEPD database.
They didn't interview the one witness?
No, he's kind of traumatized at the moment, so he needs
Okay.
a week of therapy to be any use.
We created a nice, pretty pink cloud.
Anyway, I'm going to say that is it for the session and for this season. Thank you all very much for playing, and the consequences of this will be done next year in season 2.
We'll need to plan for Matt's retirement.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would go down.
Well, that is up to Mad's player to determine. Congratulations, everybody! For Mads, your character gets to live and be a Night City legend. And probably be an NPC for future games.
And Liam missed his chance at a place in the afterlife.
I'm still alive. I still get a chance.
We'll see what happens in season 2. Thank you all very much for watching, and for everybody who's playing. We will see you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.